Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. A check down here to Jones. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy sideline, right? He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Quick slant to Watson. And the Packers are going to have their 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Herbert on 1st down now. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now he gets free up the left sideline as they finally rein him in at the 48. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his right. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A little short pass. This is Everett, and he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Herbert, he's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
At their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. To throw now, here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, run to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. 6-0 our score after 1.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay. Right.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll go again to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 yards on the pickup. 2nd down, Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there on that play. Defense wins it in a big way. No gain at all for the offense.
On 4th down, Love. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he works free. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Love throwing for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Love now to pass on 1st down. Got Doubs over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Love now. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He's got the hook up with Doubs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. On 4th down, Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
97. Ready?
Love throwing for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. Now it's Herbert. Slide. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Running on first down, Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. That's into the hands of Eckler. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Love now on second down. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
560. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this is going to be Packer football.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, Love. That's complete to Dobbs. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Hurry.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Chargers 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he fends him off, escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flush to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Up the middle with Eckler. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Love in the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Completed out left to Dobbs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing, Love towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
22 needle.
A 7-yard loss.
Set.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Love now. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Hut.
Here's Love. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you...
Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Love going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. With this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And quickly they get to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for the coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
First down, going to the air with Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, that uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play. to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Following the interception, Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Love throwing for it. That's caught. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this run.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Finds Johnston, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. 1st down, Love to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. And to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
To throw now, here's Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Love, this is 3rd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th and goal as they look to finish this one off. On 4th down, Love. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. And they will take a knee here.
Shut up.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that one complete downfield to Allen. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
And the Chargers first down.
That one tipped and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
21. Hey, Ram. Ready?
Here's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now it's Herbert.
Los Angeles.
Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And oh, this is no good. Not even close, really. Way off the mark, and our score stays right where it is. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.